Hello friends, how's it going? My name is Billux and I recently played Tenchu Stealth Assassins again after 20 years. And wow, this game was unforgiving. No guides, no cheats, just pure instinct, trial and error, and falling into pits. But after finishing the game, let me summarize the entire story for you. So we have two protagonists, Rikimaru and Ayame. They both serve Lord Ghoda and are extremely loyal to him for unknown reason. Why? Maybe he pays them millions of yen? I don't know. They're elite ninjas for Azuma clan, tasked with protecting the Ghoda province from corruption, crime, and all sorts of shady people. They also kind of babysitters to Princess Kiku, Lord Ghoda's daughter. So Rikimaru is 25, he's calm, serious, our classic silent badass ninja. While Ayame is 21, she's younger, more energetic, and honestly way more chaotic. Ayame also treats Princess Kiku almost like her little sister. We'll talk about them more later. For now, just know this. If Lord Ghoda says someone causing trouble, these two are the ones sent to deal with it. So we begin with mission 1, deal with Echigoya. So this dude is a greedy merchant and a total creep. He also thinks he's some kind of ladies man and can get the ladies with his moves. The level itself was manageable. I grappled onto the roof and spotted him almost immediately. But of course, this guy had one ridiculously strong bodyguard. His name is Hanbei Sasaki. Honestly, he reminded me of Kenshin Himura. Yeah, so this dude kept drawing and sheathing his sword like it was some crazy samurai technique. Luckily for me, that weird habit gave me openings to attack. So after taking him down, I tracked Echigoya again and finally dealt with him. If you catch my drift. Mission 1 complete. Mission 2 was called Deliver the Message. Very straightforward, so I did exactly that. I went to the destination, focused on the objective, complete, easy.
Please forgive my
Then
late
came
arrival.
Mission 3, which is to rescue the captive ninja. And this is where things start annoying. The mission warning said, beware of pitfalls. At first I thought, how bad could it be? Yeah, very bad. Apparently my greatest enemy was gravity. I swear I spent more time falling into pits than fighting actual enemies. After what I felt like forever navigating the caves and trying not to fall to my death, I finally found the boss, Wu. And this guy had a pet bear because apparently fighting one boss wasn't annoying enough. Fighting both of them at the same time was rough, so I came up with a strategy. I lured the bear away first and separated them, put the grizzly bear to sleep, then it was just me and Gu, 1v1. After a short fight, Gu basically said he was tired and didn't want to play anymore. Fair enough. Then we discovered, turns out if you play as Rikimaru, you rescue Ayame. And if you play as Ayame, then Rikimaru is the one getting rescued. Also, this Onikage shows up. He basically tells us, get stronger, be worthy enough to fight me. Then he lives like some anime villain. Classic. Next, we had to cross a heavily guarded checkpoint. This mission throws you straight into a boss fight. First up was Tazu, the younger sister of Senjuro Akechi. I managed to defeat her pretty easily, respectfully of course, and with honor. After pushing through waves of guards, I eventually came face to face with her brother, Senjuro. And here's the weird part. I literally just put her sister to sleep, but this guy was he's cool with it. And even apologized with her behavior as well.
Please forgive my immature sister for her rudeness and
I was like, what? One mistake I made, is when I rushed straight into the boss fight, the guards, even their dog, followed me all the way in. So instead of a fair boss fight, I got jumped by Senjuro and his entire squad. So naturally, I lost. So next attempt, I played smarter. I lured all the extra enemies away first, cleared them out, and finally got the honorable 1v1 fight he was hoping for. After that, I defeated Senjuro. What surprised me even more was Rikimaru's reaction. He actually saw Senjuro as an honorable warrior. And I'm here thinking, really? This guy barely reacted to his sister. He didn't even look upset. And somehow we're calling him honorable. Whatever you say, bro. After crossing the checkpoint, we went back to what ninjas do best. Dealing with corrupt people. Apparently, corruption isn't anything new in this era. Not surprising. This time, our target was Minister Kateoka. Turns out, he had been accepting bribes from corrupt merchants, including our favorite creep, Echigoya. Yep, that guy. So yeah, everything is connected. When we reach him, one of his guards actually surrendered pretty quickly. But before things could go any further, the poor guy got shot down by arrow. Good. So, Minister Kateoka is actually the son of Nautada Sekiya. Nautada Sekiya is Lord Ghoda's chief advisor. So, in order to avoid bringing further shame to Sekiya, our ninjas were ordered to execute Kateoka. But instead of forcing the execution, Kateoka chose to preserve what little honor he had left. He committed seppuku, the traditional samurai ritual of self-delete, and our boy assisted him in the end. Honestly, this mission felt very different. Less action, more politics, honor, and consequences. After dealing with corrupt officials and shady merchants, I thought maybe we'd get a break. Yeah, nope. Things somehow get even weirder. Mission 6. Now we had to infiltrate something called Manji Cult, and if a group calls itself a cult, that's usually not a good sign. So apparently, a long time ago, an evil spirit was sealed inside a stone, and this wasn't just an ordinary stone. This thing had the power to control mind and alter bodies, which honestly explained why everyone in this cult was weird as hell, including this one guy. And this dude looks like Dalsim from Street Fighter 2 and Brett Boga Fire. Like what? After investigating this creepy giant baby statue which already felt like a nightmare, we finally confronted the cult leader, and she casually told us something insane. She had eaten the stone. No problem? Well, no problem. I guess we're cutting her open then. Before that though, I ran into this Dalsim guy. Luckily, I left alone. Turns out that was a very good decision. After defeating the cult leader, Onikage showed up again. This guy seriously loved showing up uninvited. And once again, he wanted a spar. We started throwing hands, and honestly, I thought I was done for. Then out of nowhere, this Dalsim guy came in clutch. He blasted Boga Fire everywhere. Onikage took damage as well. Unfortunately, so did Rikimaru. But our boy doesn't have a fireproof ninja suit. Onikage survived, of course. But before leaving, he basically said he'll be back. Again. Classic Onikage. So mission 7. Our next target was a group of foreign pirates led by a Spanish captain, Captain Balmer. This guy was disrupting the trade and causing trouble in the region. Lord Ghoda wanted them eliminated. No negotiations, no mercy. The mission itself had a very different vibe. Instead of sneaking through villages, we were now dealing with heavily armed foreign pirates. And these guys were aggressive. Eventually, I made my way to Captain Balmer. And unlike some of the previous bosses, this guy felt exactly how you expect a pirate captain to be. Loud, aggressive, and ready to throw hands. After a tough fight, I managed to take him down and send him to the hands of Poseidon.
Ay, Dios mío!
It must be sad to die so far from home.
Before we continue, if you're enjoying the video so far, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps the channel and motivates me to make more videos like this. Gaming has always been a huge hobby of mine, and revisiting classics like Tenchu brings back so much nostalgia. So thank you for being here. Now back to the story. Mission 8. Our next objective sounded simple enough. Climb the mountain, retrieve a rare healing flower. This flower was needed to cure Princess Kiko's illness, which was starting to affect her eyesight. Apparently, this herb can cure almost anything. Convenient. So off I went up the mountain. Everything was going smoothly until I spotted a health pack. I went for it. Very bad idea. Alright, so back to mission. After taking down the guards, and this archer decided to glitch out, boom! After securing the healing flower for Princess Kiku, things finally felt calm for a moment. But of course, that peace didn't last. Because in the second to last mission, we had to face our favorite uninvited guest once again.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Onikage. This time, he and his men had taken over the castle. Our mission? Reclaim it. Now we could fight our way through the entire castle, taking out guards one by one. But me, I had a different plan. Full stealth, so I grappled my way onto the rooftop, sneaked past most of the guards, and went straight for Onikage. No distractions, just straight business. I actually almost had him. But of course, this guy healed himself. Classic Onikage. I also planted a mine beforehand, and honestly, that helped a lot in stopping his momentum. After a tough fight, Onikage disappeared again. No body, no death, just gone. Which means one thing. Yep, he's coming back again. Classic
gone?
Onikage. Coming back for more ass whooping. And finally, the last mission. Well, kind of. Because this final mission is basically split into two parts, just like all those big franchises. Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Twilight Saga. Yeah, that all. Apparently, Tenchu did it too. This time, the true mastermind finally revealed himself, Lord Mei-Oh. He kidnapped Princess Kiko to weaken Lord Ghoda's leadership and maybe just to send a message. And I mean, he has power bolts and everything, and honestly, Kiko's other bodyguards were pretty useless. So once again, the mission was clear. Rescue the princess. Basically Mario. Except Princess Kiko is a child.
FBI, open up!
I use my usual strategy. Ignore everything, run straight to the boss, hope for the best. Simple. But before reaching Lord Mei-Oh, there was one last problem. Onikage. Again.
Oopsie.
At this point, I was honestly tired of seeing this guy. Now here's the brutal part. Even if you manage to defeat Onikage, if you die on the way or lose to Lord Mei-Oh in the final stage, you restart from the beginning of the mission. Yep, face Onikage again, the whole thing. Talk about unforgiving. And if you want to see my full torture, I actually upload the entire playthrough on this channel. Go check it out. Fighting Onikage in a proper 1v1 was actually manageable. By this point, I already knew his attack patterns. And whenever he tried to heal himself, that was my chance to punish and interrupt him. The real problem though wasn't Onikage, it was his friends. My mistake was rushing straight to him again without thinking, which meant I accidentally brought all his guards with me. So instead of a fair duel, it suddenly became a 3v5 or 5v1. Not ideal. So on the next attempt, I played smarter. I lured his guards away first and made sure to lose them before engaging. Then finally, this was it. The final fight against Onikage. Yeah, let's go. After defeating him, he finally revealed where Princess Kiku was being held. He said she was in hell because she's a spoiled brat. Just kidding. She was actually hidden beneath an active volcano. Very normal place to keep a hostage. So now we had to traverse a lava-filled maze to rescue her. And just when I thought things couldn't get worse, an archer started shooting at me. One arrow sent me falling straight down. But luckily, my landing was safe. So finally, we reached the deepest part of hell itself. And there, waiting for us, was the final boss. Lord Mei-Oh. This guy was brutal. He could teleport, throw lightning, and barely gave me any time to recover. At first, I had absolutely no answer for him. I just kept getting destroyed. After more than 2 hours of repeating the stage over and over, I slowly started learning his patterns. Thankfully, I also had 2 health potions with me. I noticed something important. Whenever Lord Mei-Oh says, Mwah, yeah, Mwah. Weird cue, I know, but that usually meant he was about to throw lightning or teleport or do something dangerous. That became my opening. I learned I could interrupt him using up triangle motherfucker, Rikimaru's frontal stab attack. And after a brutal grind, I finally defeated Lord
Mission
Mei-Oh.
accomplished.
All of Lord Ghoda's enemies die by this blade.
Rikimaru!
At last,
Princess
Princess
Kiku,
Kiku was
You're
saved.
safe.
And then
Ayame
Princess
saved
Kiku
me, but
had
I
the
was
audacity to
scared.
say, Ayame saved her. Right.
Rikimaru, it's
I was like,
dangerous here. We'd better get out.
excuse me? After everything Rikimaru just went through, the disrespect, man. Anyway, with Lord Mei-Oh defeated, the mountains started collapsing around us. We escaped a
This looks
debris
bad,
crashing down
Ayame.
everywhere, Naruto style. But just before reaching safety, a massive boulder blocked our path. There was no way all 3 of us could get through in time. So Rikimaru, as a Giga Chad, made
We're
his choice.
trapped.
He held the boulder up so Ayame and Princess Kiku, the spoiled brat, could escape. But before they left, he had one final request. Take his sword. The Izayaoi sword. This is a blade that meant everything to him. In the end, Lord Ghoda, Ayame, and Princess Kiku survived. But Rikimaru stayed behind.
Kiku, come
A
on.
true ninja, a true legend, and just like that, he was gone. Or was he? Because here's the thing, we never saw a body, and in games, nobody usually means one thing. There's always a chance. Rikimaru might still be alive, or put into a new game, or revive into a new game. High version, high definition, PS5. Yeah, all that stuff. Who knows? Alright guys, that wraps up Tenchu Stealth Assassins 1. What a game! Painful, frustrating, but absolutely legendary, nostalgic. If you want more content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what classic game should I tackle next. And thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out. Hello friends, how it's going? How's it going? Hello friends, how it